Good morning, boys and girls. We are starting a new series on the Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn series. We are starting. Obviously, I've played this game for a while, but we're doing it through New Game Plus, so it allows me to replay the story for everyone. And then, yeah, let's get to it. We're doing part one of Realm Reborn. Let's talk to Momo D. Momo D, what's up? Momo D of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ulda dispatch yard. Well, youngin, how are you finding our fine Ulda then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ulda are one thing, but the wilds of Thanaland, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and you, name of Papa Sands. You'll find him over at Ulda Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan, just out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Neld staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come up it for long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. All right, so let's run to Central Santaland. Papa Sean, I'm here. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Mobodai advised me to expect? I'm Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now, true Aldons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ulda to grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supplies remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ulda needs the aid of you and your brother and friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point. I suppose I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. What do you want me to do, Papa Sean? Station Master Papa Sean has a simple task for you for a fledgling adventurer. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the yard, as it were. They long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Alright, let's go give some people some pretzels, I guess. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I am terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him that I wish I could repay the favor. "12, save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me." "Twilight Pretzel, don't mind if I do." Ah, now that's a refreshing God's damn pretzel. I feel reborn. Western front clear, eastern front clear. For me? From Papa Sean? A Twilight Pretzel? My favorite. How did he know? Can't find on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Papa Sean, pretzels have been delivered. What can I do? You've returned, and with a deal of fewer pretzels. I see. Tell me, how far are Sultan sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. What is it, Papa Sean? Lulu, I have just this moment. No. The time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you delivered those pretzels, I was privy to most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan sworn. Papa Sean is in dire need of your assistance. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her here to see her safe return. The Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Lulu. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lyria. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan tree. Good luck. Oh, Sultan tree. You are about to enter an instance battle. Okay, let's proceed.
Oh, Sultan tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Let's get down to business.
Whew.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Alright, well, we hope some man say some little lullaby, so let's go see what Papa Sean has to say. And then I think we'll cap it there. Let's go see what he has to say real quick. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what happened if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace, the Sultana, would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'll be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of Ulda. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, mama lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. I cannot thank you enough, Lulu. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Liloria from Void Scent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vault. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thinkrid. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether, rather to find one of the sound of rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Lulu, you're the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. And that'll be completed. Papa Sean, you might have more for me to do. Oh no, this CC Doa does. But other than that, I think we're gonna cap it here for episode 1. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys liked the video, hit the thumbs up mark. If you like lore content or any other building content, like from my Satisfactory series, hit the subscribe button. I'll be hopefully releasing one of these per day. We'll see how it goes. This is the first one, so we'll see how I can work it into the schedule. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, or like I said, thumbs up and all that good stuff. But leave a comment down below if there's any games you want me to play, any lore things you want me to explain, anything like that. Again, guys, thank you for coming. You've been amazing. Bye.